Hey guys, Sara Strat Sniper here. I'm coming on today to talk about the Strat combo sheet. There is so much over complicating of this simple little diagram. People are saying, is it hindsight? Is it this? Is it that? And I realized that why people think it's hindsight is because what they don't understand is that the last two on every little box is live. So they say, is it hindsight? Well, what do you mean, is it hindsight? If this candle is closed, how could we possibly get an entry down here? So obviously it must be an open candle. When we're looking for any of these setups, we always are asking ourselves in forward thinking, what's the next two? So when you're looking for setups, say you're looking for the 212 bullish continuation, what you're looking for on your chart the night before is just a 2-1. We're going to use the daily as an example. So say it's Sunday night and I'm looking for 2-1-2s, potential 2-1-2s. You'll also notice on any setups that I share, I'll put 2-1-2 up question mark, meaning, am I going to get a 2 up? I don't know. I don't know until we open. This chart is from 11/17. That day doesn't exist yet, okay? All we know is we have an inside day. Now, when we open the next day, the entry is anything above 45.44 with a target of 47.42. That's it. That's all we know. So are we going to get a 2 up? We don't know. But if we do, we know we want to be long 40, what is that? 45.44, and we know our target is 47.42. So we have to wait and see, is that going to happen? Now, I don't want to get into too much detail, but you can always find other targets from zooming back in time. This target came from February. If I scroll back, that was the next daily candle high. So that's where I got that. You say to yourself, if we break this day's high, I want to be long. So when the day opens, you want to be long. You want to take your profit there. Your stop is below your trigger candle. Now, everything on here is fractal, meaning it happens over and over and over on every time frame. So what we do is we go down to the smaller time frames and we look for one of these things on the smaller time frame. It's kind of like playing chess, you know, you got to think ahead. So if I play the 2-1-2, say like on the 15-minute or something, could that trigger the 2-1-2 on the daily? We're just using multiple time frame analysis. So we're going to use the playback feature. We already see how this played out, but we're going to pretend that this day doesn't exist yet, because it doesn't. When you're doing your prep the night before, this is all you see. So you say, if this breaks this, I'm going to be long and I'm going to sell at my target here and maybe sell the final remaining position of like 25% or whatever here. So let's go to the 15-minute. All right, so we already have all of our levels on the chart from the daily. So now I went to the 15-minute time frame. So let's play the day. You get a 3, which also, so you could have entered a small position here if you wanted, because you can do that. Enter on your daily trigger. Okay, this is also why I say I don't like to play 3 2s, because you're just going more into the highs. Ooh, what's that? An inside bar. Okay, it's setting up for this. We have a red 2 and we have a 1, which is an inside bar. So another actionable signal is the 2-1-2 reversal. This is a reversal because this candle is red. So if we get a green 2 up, we're reversing the color of the 2. Yep. Okay, so look, you got your target hit right there. Second target hit. And okay, okay, so target 1 was hit, target 2 was hit. Then you got an inside candle. What do we know about inside candles? They can be reversals. What's this? This is a 2-1-2 bearish reversal. So if you hadn't taken profit here or here, you better have been out when we went 2-1-2 to the downside. Okay, so what that does, it gives us our daily. So people always ask, where's the stop? So just put your stop opposite the entry line. So when this candle opens, your entry is a break above the previous candle's high, which is a closed bar. So everything is closed in the beginning. This is the open live candle. So this is where we're doing all of our entering. So just put your stops opposite your entry. If your entry is short, your stop goes at the top. Again, if your entry is short, your stop goes at the top. Stop goes at the top. And then once it starts going in your favor, then move your stop to break even. So now you have absolutely nothing to lose and only money to gain. So we open down here, start coming up, retrace 50% of the 1 candle, target a new high. So we took out both sides. Same thing here, your entry is there. Okay, on a rev strat, it's an inside bar, a 2 in one direction. So this is a inside, a 2 down, followed by a 2 up. So reversals, 2-2 reversals, you have to have the 2s going in opposite directions. This 2 is going down, this 2 is going up. So 2 down, 2 up. When this live candle opens, you break the high of the previous candle. So you're long, your stop goes there. Same thing here. This is a short trade. Stop goes above your entry candle. This just shows a strong continuation trend. I'm going to be adding the pivot machine gun setup here. I'm going to be removing these 2-2 continuations. But you'll notice nowhere on here does it say entry, because continuations are not actionable. Say you had that. So say you had a 2 down, and a 2 up. That would have been actionable right there. And then you can stay in as long as you keep having higher lows. Entry, target, stop. Now I know these don't look like they have a lot of reward for the risk, but this is just a small example. 2-2 reversals seem to be very hard for people, all right? But they're actually very simple. You have to have an up and you have to have a down. That's it. So right here, you have a 2 up because it broke the upside of the previous candle. So an actionable signal would be the 2 down. So you had an up, then you have a down. So you go short here, and that's your target. And you'll see it worked, but it took 2 days. You had a 2 down because it broke the downside of the previous candle. So this is a 2 down, followed by a 2 up. Entry, 29.59. Target, 30.49. Remember, 2-2 reversals, you have to have an up and a down, or a down and an up. Whatever it is, they have to be opposite. Threes, what's the actionable signal? So we opened down here. That's where we opened. We went down, started coming back up. Get your 50% fib on there. So once we started coming back up, up, and we broke above 29.64, we think to ourselves, oh, the 50% retracement rule. I can be long right here at 29.64 with my target being the high of the previous candle. Because we know if it's going to be an outside bar, it has to do what? It has to take out both sides of the previous candle. So it already took out the low, and the buyers are buying. So we're expecting it to take out the high too. So that's our target. So you get long at 29.64, you get out at 30.35 because it's got to break the previous day's high to be an outside bar. So it's got to be at least 1 penny above the previous day's high. I'm going to finish this just so you guys can take a screenshot if you want. If you want to screenshot this screen for the stops, go ahead and do that now. And remember, we are only entering on live candles. So when this candle breaks above the previous closed candle's high, we want to be long, and we want to be out when it hits our target because it's live, it's still moving, it's traveling up. That is it for me. Have a good weekend. Thanks for watching.